This is Channel 99's Nooner News with anchor person Richard Morgan, investigative reporter Mary D. Neal Holtzappel, our nosy roving reporter Robin Howard, daughter of TV's Big Cheese Al Howard, Missy Burns with Eye on Society, and with sports, our own jock on the spot, Jerry Hall. 99 Nooner News. If it happens in Houston, it's news to us.
Go, Mary D.
Hi, I'm Mary D. Neal Holtzappel.
And I'm Richard Morgan with Channel 99's, and I'm Richard Morgan with Channel 99's Nooner News. Good afternoon. Topping the news this hour, Houston's society was rocked to its very foundation earlier today as two prominent R.O. big hairs were taken into custody in separate incidents. The first tragedy occurred at the very shishi Neiman Marcus Galleria store, where, according to NM Biggie Gail Dvorak, the highly respected charity diva Andy Dellery was shopping in the cosmetics section of the store when suddenly, in front of the oh-so-trendy La Prairie counter, she unexpectedly went into a frenzied fit with the lipstick samples as she pointed repeatedly to a portrait of La Prairie founder Georgine Moonbacker, screaming, "Take that! I'm the real Baby Jane!" Store officials report that they had no alternative but to call 911 for assistance.
Oh my God, it was just the worst thing that ever happened. It was worse than last call. I've never seen anything like it.
It really wasn't that bad.
Oh yes, it was.
Oh,
it
no,
really
it
was.
really
I'm
wasn't
telling
that
you,
bad.
it was awful.
Really
Oh my gosh, here they come.
But I'm not finished shopping yet. I'm not finished.
You're the lady, get in!
The diva, Mrs. Dellery that is reportedly under a physician's care at the exclusive Casa Burns Palacio del Norte in Cold Spring, Texas. Friends, when contacted, had this to say.
I can't believe it. I just can't believe it. Is this something she did for extra in-circle points?
I hadn't thought of that.
We'll have an update on this unbelievable situation at 6 o'clock. In a separate but equally disturbing incident, Society matron Betty Schindler was arrested this morning in posh River Oaks Shopping Center after having allegedly assaulted customers with a lint brush at Jay Rosenstein's exclusive Chachka Palace events.
No,
Yeah,
officer,
remain
please,
silent.
no.
They finally got her. They've taken the customer.
Did they get rid of her?
No, where is she?
At last.
Oh,
I've never
Oh.
been so clean my whole life.
oh, what she hasn't done to our customers, our
Our
bases,
store.
our business is down.
It's terrible.
Oh,
What are we gonna do?
no. Oh.
Friends indicate that this did not come totally by surprise.
Judy, what can you tell us?
I knew she was going to get in trouble. First it was the mirror, then the lint brush. I knew she was going to get in so much trouble.
Inside sources report that earlier this year, Mrs. Schindler was even seen at the governor's mansion inspecting fellow dinner guests for signs of excess lint. Friends allege that poor Mrs. Schindler's obsessive-compulsive behavior for perfection has been her ultimate downfall. And we are told that there are even those within the social scene who refuse to serve on any of her committees. Although Mrs. Schindler is currently a guest on Reasoner Street, charges have yet to be filed. When 99 finally managed to contact prominent and hard-working attorney Richard Burns, who curiously represents both Mrs. Dellery and Mrs. Schindler, he had this to say.
We will answer these outrageous and hideous charges at a later date.
In other news this day, our investigative reporter, Mary D. Neal Holtzappel, tackles the masculine half of the Dellery duo with a shocking expose. Mary D.
Thanks, Richard. Well, previously unfounded rumors circulating among the River Oaks crowd for the past few months have proven to be true. Phantom dragsters in fast, flashy, exotic foreign cars have repeatedly laid rubber along the serene avenues of the tax-happy principality. Caught red-handed today in his helmeted red racing ensemble was none other than Dr. Clotaire D. Dellery Jr. Dell to those in the know. For an on-the-scene report from the Dellery's elegant and River Oaks swanky end, we now go live to the boss's daughter, that ace reporter, beauty with brains, goddess of the airwaves, Her Royal Highness Robin Howard. Robin.
I think I hear Dr. Dellery coming now. Here he comes, peeling into his driveway. Let's see if we can get a comment. Dr. Dellery, is it true that you have been racing through these chic thoroughfares on this early morning? Is it true that Sunday mornings are your preferred drag racing times? Is it true that you buzzed the residents of Mayor Bob and lovely Elise last Sunday morning during their regularly scheduled prayer breakfast, causing the mayor's wife to say, "Honey, it's time to sell"? Dr. Dellery, is it true that you've taken a solemn oath to give up these drag racing activities in the ritzy confines of River Oaks? Dr. Dellery, do you have anything to say? Well, there you have it, straight from the horse's mouth. Back to you, Mary D. Neal Holtzapfel.
Thank you, Robin. And now, defending Dr. Dellery in the numerous civil actions surrounding his lack of vehicular control is attorney Richard W. Burns. Mr. Burns, what light can you shed on your client's fiendish fetish?
We will answer these outrageous and hideous charges at a later date.
Remember, you heard it all here with Mary D. Neal Holtzapfel on 99's Nooner News. And now back to you, Richard.
Thank you, Mary D. And now, on to lighter fare with our jock on the spot, Jerry Hall, whom we are told recently filed for divorce from Mick Jagger.
I don't know Mick Jagger, and I've never known Mick Jagger. But maybe Jim Schindler might know Mick Jagger. Speaking of Mick Jagger, and speaking of Jim Schindler, what a tragic turn of events for a Houston's fun fitness guy. Stop there. Here has forced poor Jim into a life of physical regime and snap to punctuality. That's bad. Scene is well aware. Mrs. Schindler, obsessive compulsive behavior has forced poor Jim into a life of physical regimen and snap to punctuality. Recently, Jim was compelled to participate in the posh Houstonian Club 84 Week Fitness Challenge under the direction of well-known fitness guru Bob Talamini, son of the noted Houston Oiler Bob Twinkletoes Talamini. Stop there. By week 36 of the challenge, members of the posh Houstonian club were openly concerned with Jim's diminishing physique. Suddenly, he was a mere shell of himself. Before and after photographs reveal the shocking contrast of physical composition. When contacted at her headquarters at Reasoner Street, Mrs. Schindler would refuse comment on the. When contacted at her quarters at Reasoner Street, Mrs. Schindler refused comment on the pending litigation with Mr. Talamini and the club. Mr. Schindler was too weak to leave his sauna at the club. Stop there. Mr. Schindler was too weak to leave his sauna at the club for comment. Both, however, promptly referred us to their attorney, Mr. Richard Burns. Stop there. Both, however, promptly referred us to their attorney, Mr. Richard Burns, for comment.
We will answer these outrageous and hideous charges at a later date.
Well, what more can I say? I'm jock on the spot, Jerry Hall, commenting from the Posh Houstonian Club, and now back to ace anchor, And now back to ace anchor, Mr. Richard Morgan.
Thanks, Jerry. What a supporter. And good luck in that race for the White House. And now for today's social commentary, it's time for Eye on Society with Missy Burns. Missy?
Oh, yeah. Mon do. This has definitely been an extra strength talent all day. And maybe with a small glass of wine to help wash it all down. Let us take a vote out there in TV land, viewers. Whom would you least like to be today? Well, I think I have 4 likely candidates for you. Moi, me, that is. I am speaking only for the women. You see,
I don't know those men. I don't even think they're very important. Men usually aren't. They have never chaired anything, and they have never been particularly well dressed either. I don't even think anyone would miss them on the social scene. But the ladies is something completely different. My heart absolutely breaks for sweet Betty and dear Andy. What a pity. This is indeed a tragedy in every sense of the word, people. Listen to me. There is a mini-series being filmed as we speak. Judy Weiss is serving as consultant. Mary Ellen Gordon will help with wardrobe selection. And the coup de grace, Irene Robertson will advise on special effects. Now, listen to this. The starring roles have yet to be announced officially. However, my little birdie has given to me the name of 2 true mega stars who are to play the roles of our heroines. Are you ready? Can you guess? Roseanne Arnold and Whoopi Goldberg. Do you love it? This makes me so proud. We have yet to decide which one is to be playing which one, but it should be very interesting, people. Now, back to the tragedy at hand. Friends are flocking to the support of their tragic heroines. Billie Halbooty is chairing a special luncheon and fashion show entitled Down and Out in River Oaks. Is that not sweet? Is that just cute as can be? In keeping with the overall theme, Walmart and Wieners will be providing the fashions. The co-chairs will be Carol Sawyer and Danielle Ellis. All proceeds are to be split 50-50. Half will go for making Betty's bail, and the other half for paying Andy's sanitarium bills. The entire to-do is expected to be a sellout. On another front, Patsy Fortique has recruited Mary Beth Aspromonte, Catherine Roush, Linda McReynolds, and Lily Pryor to picket outside the main police station with signs saying, "Free our little Betty." Our ladies look just lovely out there, I might add. They are dressed in simple yet well-stated, elegant luncheon suits and all those lovely fall colors. But the fabrics are overall a lightweight, what with the outside temperatures being what they are. Another group of creative ladies, Barbara LaGrange, Diane Gindale, Linda Worthing, and Pat Breen, have commissioned wayward youths presently in custody to make little pink buttons to be worn on our lapels and such. Pretty little pink buttons that say, "Andy is our angel." Is that wonderful? Proceeds from the purchases of these precious pink buttons will help in defraying Andy's mounting medical expenses. Donna Valone has made special arrangements to have meals prepared and delivered to both Betty's cell and Andy's ward. Donna says the meals will be low-fat, complex carbohydrate nutrition. Heaven forbid this tragedy should be compounded by the horror of additional weight gain for our ladies. Now, on a personal note, in my previous job as a reporter for the Pulitzer Prize-winning Houston Metropolitan Magazine, I did not always have the opportunity to show my more human side. Well, my friends, I am not ashamed to admit to you that today I have shed tears over this tragedy. I am saddened over the fate of these 2 prominent big hairs. Therefore, in honor of this, I will continue to wear only funeral attire, my mourning clothes, until these ladies have been returned to their proper place in our social family. And I thank you very much. Remember, we're with you all the way, Betty and Andy.
Thank you, Missy. And finally today, Friends of the School of Music at the University of Houston have announced that their annual luncheon has netted $2.5 million for the 1993 Texas Music Festival. We'll be back with more on this exciting story at 6, but let's close now with a visit to the classroom of the school's director, Dr. David Tomatz, as he instructs a select group of students on the piano.